Welcome everybody to Talladega Superspeedway for race number 10 on the season. We have about 16 races left until the start of the chase. On the pole here for today's race is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Everybody knows his history with Talladega Superspeedway. A win here today would lock him into the chase, and alongside him on the front row, Carl Edwards going for 2 wins in a row. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineup here.
Like Pem said, you got Dale Earnhardt Jr., Carl Edwards there front row. Then you got back there Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Season 2 Daytona 500 champion, and Martin Truex Jr., who so far hasn't even really been close to victory lane this season, but he said he actually has a little bit of confidence heading into this track, which is interesting. You got AJ there, the road course ringer, in 5th, Kasey Kahne 6th, Joe Logano won last time we went here in this race, Jamie McMurray 8th, and you got there Clint Bowyer in 9th, and Brad Keselowski rounding out the top 10. Is that correct?
Yep. We've also got Joe Gibbs' teammates in 11th and 12th with Matt Kenseth and Kyle Busch. We have Kevin Harvick, Brian Vickers, Brian Scott, Jimmie Johnson, and then Trevor Bayne to round out the top 15 for today's race.
We're going to scroll through the field so you can see where your favorite driver is starting. One I would like to talk about, Danica had a really poor qualifying run, mainly because the wind wasn't behind her this time. Biffle as well, and all right, let's get ready for today's starting command.
Drivers, start them engines!
I have not heard that command in a long time. And they're rolling. There are clouds in the area, if you can see there in the background, so rain could be a possibility. We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and hear on what NASCAR is going to say about that. Hopefully it avoids us, that way this race does not end early due to rain. This is one of some drivers, one of the few chances to get in the chase because of the plate track. The last chance they have other than this is Daytona, or they are just like good at another track. So we might either say chaos here, or you think they're going to be a little bit patient here with the rain coming into play. To wait and see here. They're rolling off at turn 4 here, getting ready for the green flag. 47 laps. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has not even been close to victory lane this season. Carl Edwards won last week, like Pam said. Stenhouse, Truex, AJ heading into the restart box here for this race. All right. Coming into the starting zone, the green flag is out. That's Stenhouse already 3 wide on the bottom with AJ in tow. Never mind, AJ's already taken it 4 wide for the lead.
Yeah, it's literally nobody behind him.
Who knows? Last season, oh my goodness, Stenhouse and Jr. were making contact there to give AJ room. Carl with a big run on the outside with Truex. Last season, people were able to stick at 4 wide there all by themselves and hold a little bit of momentum, but AJ, you saw there, had no chance there. Field is a little bit spread out right now due to the start. Look at Kasey Kahne doing exactly what AJ did, but Carl Edwards is going to get the first lap led.
Dale Jr. better be careful here because 2 lines are forming and he's kind of stuck with, well, as I say that, Joe Logano jumps up to give him some help, but seems like down the straightaways he just doesn't quite have the help. Logano kind of moves down to a lower line. Yeah, there he did it again. Now he's going to go 4 wide.
Like I said, it might be a little bit calm here with the rain. In fact, no, I think that's what's causing him to be crazy right now. Last season we had like how many? I don't even know how many. I couldn't even count that high with how many rows.
Logano just cleared all of them, by the way, to the top. Now Stenhouse going to crossover move him. Junior's going to jump down behind him, and Bowyer's going to try to lead that second to the top lane.
Carl Edwards staying on the outside. The outside is the strongest line if you have the right people pushing you. Look at that. He's taking 3 wide on the outside. 4 wide behind him, lap 3.
I'm kind of surprised that the outside isn't just pulling away from everybody. I mean, one, there's that gap behind McMurray that probably isn't helping things, but also with how organized the top has been for most of the race, it's kind of surprising that the lower lines are still able to hold on really well.
I think it's mainly because you see how close they are pushing on the bottom. On the outside, I think it's mainly just people being patient, just like trying to go to the back. Like hearing McMurray, he's trying to go to the back because he's seeing what's going on in front of him, and he has no faith in how long we can go green.
The front row cars have just dropped off the pack. The 34 and the 38 just snoped out of this.
Actually, where is the 38?
Oh, he's way back there. See,
he's still
barely in the draft, but I don't think he wants to be a part of this because these guys know.
Larson's checking up right now, trying to get behind Newman. Sorensen's not even like waiting at all.
Would not surprise me if we get a caution here in just a second. I know these guys are trying to race each other hard. There's contact up there with Almirola, by the way, and Gordon and the 15. Oh, Junior, the 47 make a little bit of contact.
There's the run we were looking for with Logano and Carl Edwards storming up to the outside. Kurt, he's trying to lift the lead.
Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon almost got turned in the middle of the corner by the 21. This is crazy right now.
Jeez, I cannot. All these ponies up here. Stenhouse, Logano, Carl Edwards, Tony Stewart. These are not guys you want to see behind you at a play track, especially in the race.
The inside lane there with Austin Dillon.
They're starting to.
This is insane.
They're starting to calm down a little bit here.
All right, I channeled my inner Michael Waltrip there for about a lap and a half.
Speaking of Michael Waltrip, he's right behind Terry Labonte, and he's getting pushed by Ryan Truex and Greg Biffle, and only 4 cars on the bottom lane, and they're making a run at it. All of the back markers right now marching their way to the front, apparently to try and get a bonus point for the lap lead. Then they're going to go back, like what's going on with Michael Annett. Tony Stewart to the inside. Stewart last season, late in the season, was showing a ton of speed. Was actually close to even getting a few wins. He lost to this race to Logano last season in a photo finish by 4 1,000ths. You think maybe this season he's going to try to redeem himself after that?
This is crazy. I don't know how they haven't wrecked yet with just how insane their pack racing is right now. But just to update you on the situation here, if it does rain, the earliest this race could be ending is halfway. And so just to keep that in mind, halfway in this race is around lap 22, 23-ish. Actually, it's more like lap 23.
Look at that, Michael Waltrip 3 wide on the bottom. One driver I want to talk about, David Gillen, is completely out of the draft, so he will get the waiver round or the free pass if there's a caution if he goes a lap down. But maybe he doesn't have to worry about that because there's a big chance they might even wreck before they even hit.
I'd be very surprised if they don't wad him up here in a minute. You've got guys up there who aren't used to running in the front. And some other plate drivers who are usually very aggressive.
Stenhouse is pulling away a little bit. Tony Stewart has a massive run with Logano behind him. Kasey Mears back there. Look at Junior, pole winner, letting Jeff go to the outside.
The 99's just kind of been riding up on the outside lane. He's still kind of near the front, but Junior, those opening laps were not kind to him.
Nope. Stenhouse actually, even though, there's nearly 5 wide, they are 5 wide. Landon Castle 5 wide on the bottom. You can see here Kurt's trying to check up to let Kasey Mears in line. Ryan Truex made contact. Trevor Bayne was the one that checked up there. Whenever they go 5 wide, every other Talladega race we go here, the only time they ever really made it 5 wide was season 1, the second race, where they had like 3 rows 5 wide and they made it 2 laps. But I don't know if they can do that again. 40 to go, 39 to go. They're racing like it's with 2 to go right now. Michael Waltrip now in tow with, never mind, Terry Labonte jumped down to the inside. I don't even think, has Terry even, no, Terry.
I think the 66 trying to jump to the outside of Stenhouse here.
Not enough momentum. Wait. Maybe there's a chance. If he gets a big enough push from the 14, yeah, he's going to get up to his outside. He's already there. He's to his outside now. That inside line is dying right now. Landon Castle, well, as I say that, they're not marching in the front, but Landon Castle was really slow there off of turn 4. Ugh. Look at the run Logano gets there. He leaves Kasey Mears in the dust. Just goes up to shunt Tony Stewart. I think the main reason why Stenhouse is really just holding serve right now is because everybody else right now behind him, they are the slower cars. They're not really used to being up front. And all the fast guys like, Denny Hamlin's back there, Carl Edwards, Jimmie Johnson, Gordon Jr., they're all in the back right now just trying to wait to see if there's a wreck. As you can see right now, you can definitely see what I'm talking about here. Like, you got, like, they're just, like, jumboed up here, and Stenhouse is just pulling away right now.
That 17 car seems pretty quick here. It's going to be hard to get around him, especially if he's able to just hold the lines off by running the middle. But it's a quite interesting group we got at the front. Aside from Stenhouse, look at these other guys. Terry Labonte, Michael Waltrip, Brian Truex.
Sorensen.
Sorensen in the 36, Castle in the 40, Allgaier in the 51, Bain.
Michael Waltrip. Wait, no, that's Michael McDowell, my bad. Cole Witt also up there. Brian Vickers won the 7,500, but he's 28th in points right now. So
Alex Bowman trying to take it 5 wide down here. He's not going to really have any help. Hamlin jumped up there with his teammate, although I guess now here comes Kevin Harvick and Danica Patrick on the bottom.
Bowman, Busch, and this could get really bad here. They're not checking up enough. Oh, Michael Annette is just forcing it in there.
Oh, the 15
Boyer's adoring him.
Boyer's trying not to turn the 18. Kyle's not really giving him any room.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Biffle almost got turned there. I thought he was going to. They're still not done yet. They're trying to wreck.
How did they make that work?
Hamlin's looking to try to go 5 wide here.
And he's just peeking down low.
Harvick's peeking to the outside of the 23 car here. There we go.
Truex checker. Here comes Kurt now. Kurt just stormed up there, cleared all of them.
Oh, Brandon Castle going for the lead here.
Trevor Bayne to help. Here comes Kurt. Kurt Busch up here at the 6th.
With all this 5 wide, it's sawing the middle of the pack out. They just can't get a big enough run. The leaders are starting to put a gap together here.
Look at Kurt going now. Michael
Big
Waltrip
run by the 66.
Michael Waltrip jumping down low. The 36 pushing. How did they make it 5 wide there? That was insane. And look, here comes the pack now. Kurt Busch, where we see a lead change here. They're just 3 by 3 right now. As I say that, Bowman looks to the inside. I think what Bowman's trying to do, on the radio, last lap, he was trying to push Kyle Busch, but Kyle Busch just jumped up out to the second to bottom lane, and Bowman didn't really have anywhere to go.
I think Bowman's trying to get that inside lane work, and he wants to get right around the double yellow line and get going, because they had a good line down there, and he's holding his own even with no help. He just needs somebody to go down there, and this is one of the problems with being one of the smaller teams at these tracks. If you're not an established plate racer, you're a newer driver or a lower mid-pack team, it's a lot harder to get people to go with you than, say, a Denny Hamlin or a Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah. As you say that, Matt Kenseth is pushing him really hard right now. Kurt moving to the inside of the 17 with Trevor Bayne. You saw that Landon Castle was really starting to lose a lot of time.
5 wide again. Or is there 5 or 3?
No, they're 5. Terry Labonte, Boyer's just getting unlucky with these things right now. You see that? Terry Labonte's checking up to let Bowyer in, and he's clear. That actually was a really smart move. Here comes Keselowski. Brad Keselowski, Danica Patrick. Is Patrick looking to take it 5? No, not yet. Stenhouse
pulls ahead of Kurt Busch here.
Stenhouse. It's really weird to say a car is like bad fast at a plate check because they're all pretty much even. But Stenhouse might have the best car in the field right now.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the best help. Keselowski's about to push the 66 of Waltrip out front.
Can he get the lap? Here comes Junior with help from Reagan.
Oh, but now Keselowski's going to abandon him.
And it's going to be Michael. Wait.
I think it was Keselowski.
It was. And now Danica's behind him. Danica won Season 1, the Coke 0400. In a last lap pass on Kyle Busch with help from her boyfriend Stenhouse, who's on the outside. Truex Jr. now. Oh no!
This is going to be disaster when they get to him. The field's so spread out. If you get stuck behind him, you're going to be in real trouble.
Danica looking for the lead. Look at that! As soon as the faster guys got out front, now we're seeing a bunch of lead changes right now.
David Reagan
and Junior
with help from Junior and McMurray, but I think these guys are starting to realize they need to get low. Depending on what line the 38 runs, they could get stuck. Look, Johnson to the bottom. Gordon to the bottom. They're helping David Reagan down there. Edwards is down there.
Wait, how did... Okay, I was about to say, how did Danica lead that lap? And they just took a long time to register. Keselowski's the leader. Michael Waltrip, everybody on the radio is really hoping that 38 goes to the bottom here or just goes below the yellow line, but 38 right now. The only thing I'd say is at least he's not damaged, or at least I hope he's not. He is going like as slow as everyone else is going in qualifying, so actually this could get really bad here. Who's going to get the lead though? They're going to get him here entering the tri-oval. It's going to be close.
Go full wide when this happens.
Danica's just going to
get dicey.
And
Waltrip's going to get checked up here.
Waltrip looking up top is David. Okay, he's getting up
We're
to
about
speed.
to go 5 wide. Junior's going to try to split it here. I think the 38 got up to speed finally.
He is up to speed, and I need to get a sip. Hold on. There we go.
Stenhouse to the lead here. Got help from the 40.
Stenhouse literally in just 2 laps. He's already back up to the front. But here comes Landon Castle. Can he finally snatch that lead?
Ryan Scott's got a run. Here comes Danica, 3 wide.
McMurray to help out the 40. But will it be enough? How did Stenhouse get that big of a run on the outside there all by himself? Dude, oh my God, they're all coming. Here comes Landon Castle. Is he going to get the lead? Yes, he will. Landon Castle lead the lap. Look at that. All the 4 teammates right up there. Danica, Patrick, Brian. How have they not wrecked yet? This is like one of the more longer times they've ever gone without
Jimmie Johnson
wrecking.
with a big run down the bottom lane here. See if anybody goes with him. It looks like Ambrose and Larson are trying to get something going down there.
Brian
Scott to the outside.
Only like a handful of people have ever really done that. That's mainly because I think McMurray forced it there. Here comes David Reagan to help out the 48. The 48 also hasn't even seen or even close to victory lane so far this season. Can he finally change it today? He won here in 2011 in a photo finish. Almost got pulled 5 wide.
There's a car way back there about to lose the draft. That could make another David Gillen situation if they don't catch up.
No, P's definitely up to speed. He's going to get the fastest lap.
Okay, yeah, no, he's closing here. Who has the fastest lap, by the way?
The 36 with a 46.2. Jimmie Johnson will lead his teammate Kasey Kahne on his outside. David Reagan to the bottom lane with Trevor Labonte.
I think they're 5 wide. I'm pretty sure Newman or Larson. Yeah, there's a 5 wide with the lap car. They're dooring each other.
Oh, they're not going to make it out of this one. They're not checking up. Wait, no, Almirola's checking up. Brian Vickers. Oh my God. How are they doing this? Taylor Labonte to the lead.
Here comes Larson with help. Larson's got some help. Oh, never mind. The 16 goes high. 55 goes with him. Larson just got abandoned.
Now look at that. The Tendrick teammates, Kasey Kahne, Jimmie Johnson up there. That's going to be really... And Danica Patrick, who is is getting parts there from the Hendrick teammates. So definitely going to be really hard to beat them. Look at that. They're just flying on the outside right now. So unless Kasey Kahne ducks to the inside, Jimmie Johnson might get the lap here. Unless Kasey goes to his outside or inside. No, they cleared him. Kasey just going to push him here.
They might have an agreement to get Johnson a lap lead and then get Kahne a lap lead. We'll see.
Well, let's see.
Never mind.
I think Kasey Kahne knew. Now they're kind of even in terms of speed right now. It's going to be close.
I just thought about something. These guys might be racing to the rain, but more importantly, I don't know if they'll be making it on gas because an average fuel tank around here is about
30 laps.
40. Really? I thought it was about 40 something.
Well, with how fast they're going, I think it is definitely a lot shorter than it usually is. And they are running the outside, so yeah.
That might be why you're seeing some of these guys try really hard to get the bottom working.
Yeah, maybe. Danica and Jimmie Johnson, Rocket Man, Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman, the only drivers with multiple wins right now. And he had a stroke there. He won 2 in a row, Vegas and Phoenix. Really interesting, so he's definitely locked into the chase. Jeff Gordon won the Daytona 500, 4 wide on the bottom with Menard and Smoke. Kyle Larson won last time we went here in a photo finish with him, Harvick and Kenseth. And Jimmie Johnson's last win came at Homestead. Yeah, he did win Homestead. I thought Jeff Gordon got it. And speaking of Gordon, 4 wide for the lead. This is like just... Oh! Kyle Larson nearly doored Kasey Kahne there. Now it's Hendrick leading the first 3 lanes. And where's Dale Jr.? Oh my God, he's buried, all right.
And Edwards.
One of the things you do not want to be is you don't want to be in the back during green flag pit stop, because then you have to check up to avoid everyone who's pitting, because there's going to be some people pitting from the outside. So you definitely need to get up to the front to avoid getting splooged.
Pretty wide with the Hendrick teammates up front.
And
Gordon's going to go to the top spot. He's not quite clear. I think they cleared Johnson. They did. I don't think Gordon's quite clear of Kasey Kahne.
I think Johnson lifted there to get Kasey to the outside, because remember the agreement they had. Although Kasey Kahne ducked to his inside, I think he knew Johnson was going to get the lap there, and he did. So side by side for the lead. Here comes Michael Annett, who died here in season 1. Now leading the bottom lane with Logano. 5 wide. Wait, no, that's 4 wide. I think Gordon's going to get the lap here. Yeah, he's half a car length now in front. Gordon with the lap lead. Driver, I think, who will definitely lock up most laps led is Stenhouse. Speaking of Stenhouse, where is he? Oh.
He's buried. I think these guys are getting ready for green flag pit stop. If you're further in the back, while you run the risk of losing the draft if you have a pit problem or like an error in on your stop or something, you also don't have to worry about somebody running into you from behind or trying to get to the inside lane. You just ride back there and then peel off when you're ready to make your stop. Speaking of which, this time by halfway through in the race, it is official. And who is that going for the lead?
Cole Witt. Not enough momentum. Here comes Denny Hamlin, his teammate Kyle. Oh, this is going to be close. No, it's going to be Logano.
You're not going to get him here. Joey's got enough help on the top.
I just saw somebody check up big time there. I think it's Almirola. They're nearly 5 wide again. Almirola checked up big time, but look at the run he has right now. Somebody is checking up right now. Is it Cole Witt? I don't know what's going on. Somebody's checking up, though.
The lanes are kind of strangely stacked up here.
Oh, my God. Okay, what is happening right now? You see Austin Dillon block Kurt all the way to the apron there to get on to the inside of Denny Hamlin. Now he's just going to push him. These two have had history here, first and second. I have hearing the order from NASCAR. The rain will not hit. It will hit, but I think the race will be over by the time it hits us. Here comes the famous 3-car Austin Dillon to the inside, looking for the lead. Austin Dillon to the point. Ugh. Here comes Ryan Truex and Carl Edwards right now. Remember what we said about Carl Edwards is just buried? Now look where he is. He's in the front now. Man.
But look, he and Junior are both on this bottom line with Stenhouse and Keselowski. I think they're getting ready for pit stops.
They're really close to the, or they maybe just be hearing what I was saying. You don't want to be in the back during pit stops. Yeah, you're not going to get run in the back or like anything like that. But I think they're mainly worried about losing the draft. There's Almirola.
Almirola, what happened to him?
Oh,
he's having a problem. Almirola's got an issue. They're 5 wide again.
No, Junior checked up.
A bunch of guys are bobbing and weaving back there, dodging in and out. Not sure what's happening, but Edwards on his own up to the front.
Almirola said on the radio he got extremely loose there from Junior taking all the air off a spoiler apparently, and he nearly looped it. And speaking of Almirola, he's looking for the lead with help from the 88 and the 2. Kurt and Austin Dillon have just been swapping the lead back and forth, but here comes Eric Almirola. Eric Almirola.
5.
No, he's going to
fit it between. He was trying to fit it between the 99 and the 88 there for some reason.
Austin Dillon's going to get another lap lead. Just barely.
I don't know. I think Almirola might get him. No, Austin got it.
Here comes the 88, your pole winner.
4 wide for the lead.
Kasey, Mears, and Landon Castle to the front. Kasey Mears on the radio said he's really going to be working close with the RCR and Hendrick guys this race. And it's showing. He's pushing Junior to the front. Junior clears the 43, but not the 41.
They both cleared Austin Dillon, I think.
No, not yet. No, Kurt definitely cleared him. Kasey looking for the lead, but is Junior going to get help from the 43 to get the lap lead? No, I think No way it's going to be close for the lead.
He didn't get a lap at the front the first time, but he might get him. I don't think he's got enough momentum.
Half a car length. Casey Mears. Dude, with how chaotic this has been, we've made it almost 30 laps without a caution. This is the longest we've ever gone green here.
Pit cycle is going to be really interesting because usually by this time we've had a caution or two. They're going to have green flag pit stops here eventually if this keeps going.
Junior clears the 13. I don't know if he would have wanted that because now Kurt's too far back. He has no help.
None of them do besides Castle, although I think Harvick's going to just straight up go around him here.
Almost.
Oh, we might go 5 wide if the 23 takes it into the 1 car here. He's looking.
Now he's backing off. Oh, Junior's going to get a lap. Junior to the lead. 4 wide Chevys right now.
18 to go.
Wide. 5 wide.
5 wide, 2 rows deep here.
I don't know if they're going to make it out of this one. There we go. Wrecking. That one our time. Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch. Not them.
Oh, Austin Gordon. Oh, Gordon hard in the wall. The 11's in it. Michael Annett gets tagged. Trevor
Jimmie,
Bain.
oh my God. Oh.
Kyle Busch barely got around it.
Holy crap.
Make it.
Who's going to get the lead? Harvick. Oh my God. Is McDowell looking for it? No, it's going to be Harvick. Harvick is the fastest right now. Harvick to the front. And Kevin Harvick gets the lead.
Make it. I think that's probably the end of the race for Jeff Gordon. I think he'll be able to continue, but I don't even know if with that damage if he'll be able to stay with the lead draft. It's going to be tough to say. So I think what you're going to see is the 23 is going to get squeezed into the 24.
Oh,
yeah, there he goes.
Oh.
And they got turned, and Kurt, when he got hit, actually clipped the back of the 43. Oh, and then Hamlin wrecked both him and Jeff Gordon for some reason, and that collected Brad Keselowski. I'm not sure exactly what Denny Hamlin was doing there.
He seemed like he might outside, and I think he just clipped him.
Yeah, I don't really... Let's take a slow motion look back at the replay there. I think what you're going to see is the 23 and the 24 are going to get together here. Gordon's kind of pinching down, and I think that, yeah, they're going to make contact, and they're going to clip Kurt, who's going to hit the 43, and that's going to check everybody up. The 43 catches airtime there, but they all do a pretty good job of getting it back straight. You see Bowman actually drives back into the 43. The 3 of Austin Dillon, I think, just hit the brakes too hard.
51, oh my God.
See, Gordon gets shot back to the left by the 41 of Kurt Busch, and then Hamlin just moves over to the left and gets him in the right rear. And big contact to the outside wall, and then Keselowski's going to drive into the door of the 7, into the back of the 24.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and there's where Bain gets his damage as well. Everybody did a great job getting around the 3 car of Austin Dillon, though. I don't think Dillon's got very much damage.
He saved it. Oh, my God. Jimmie Johnson avoided all of that without getting any damage, but he got ran into under caution. Really sad.
He and Larson... Look at the 18, just barely squeaks around the 33. There might have even been a little bit of contact there between those two.
My God.
Close moment here.
That was... Well, at first it wasn't a big wreck, but it ended up taking out a lot more cars than it would have. Kevin Harvick is your leader here at Talladega. Okay, we're back here. Landon Castle just disappeared. I'm trying to find him. Where is he? He's pitting. Oh, he gave... I guess what happened was they were staying out there trying to see how long they can make it, and they just ran out of fuel. So I think that's why...
for Landon. But, so, yeah, 38 coming in to make his stop. We're going to go green this time by 13 laps to go if we make it without rain. So the question now is, look, Stenhouse, he's pretty close to the front. So some of these faster guys, but let's take a look back at all the cars with damage. Let's see who all has damage here. Yeah, Larson's car is pretty much junked. I think
Keselowski's is a little scuffed. Junior, no damage. Johnson, a little scuff in the hood and the rear. I think the only drivers we really have to worry about damage is the 42 and the 48. Everybody else is a little scuffed. And also Kasey Kahne.
Will be able to stay with the field, but
No damage.
42 is going to be a giant parachute. That sucks for Larson because he got around the original wreck and they just slowed way down under
doubling
caution.
up.
So it's going to be A.J. Allmendinger leading the field alongside Brian Vickers, Danica Patrick, Michael McDowell. What a front two rows here for Talladega.
Oh, Danica has an issue. Uh-oh. We have to see if anything is happening, and there's no really word on what happened. I think Danica stayed out the whole time and didn't pit. And that's apparently what happened. She stayed out the whole time thinking rain will be here, and it just bit her in the butt there.
Well, if she indeed stayed out, then the guys in front of her must have done so as well. So we could see the 47-55 run out of gas here.
Green flag. Brick Vickers gets a great jump. 35 of 47 completed. Is AJ running out of fuel? Now he's getting it going here. Oh, never mind. I think he's out.
Some sort of problem for the 47 car here. I think he's running low on gas.
I think he's out. Oh!
And Busch just about. Oh, he's almost going to wreck him.
Oh my God.
Vickers is running out too.
Vickers is out as well.
Vickers is out. He's holding everybody up.
McMurray and Michael Waltrip to the front. Reed Sorensen in third. And Vickers on the radio says he's completely out trying to get down to the bottom lane, but everyone's passing him is not coming.
He can't be completely out. He's still under power, but losing way too much time. He's off the pace. There he goes, and that's going to really hurt the tail end of the field.
They're going to have to really form up here and just march their way to the front. That's the only chance they have of getting up to these front five.
How fast are the leaders going?
200. So
it might be hard to catch them. They are flying right now. But that's if they stay in line. Looks like Waltrip's trying to make a move on McMurray.
What a freaking restart there. Brian Vickers and AJ run out of fuel coming to the green, coming off of turn. AJ ran coming to the green. Everybody else now forming up right now. They might have just a small chance, but Eric Almirola is, the damage actually. I forgot to mention Almirola still has a lot of damage right now.
Kane's got damage, and look how fast these guys behind him are closing. The pack is picking up. Big moves by Matt Kenseth. Bowman just blocked Stewart to the apron there. This is crazy.
Somebody's holding up the field back here. The thing is Terry Labonte.
See, Larson lost the draft. Keselowski lost the draft. A bunch of the guys with damage couldn't hang on.
It's going to be close here. Let's get up there with your front.
Kane's holding them up. The leaders are pulling away.
With not even that much of a I think the damage guys are holding everyone up.
I think Kasey Kahne's holding him up. We're 10 to go this time. I don't know if they can catch him.
Yeah, I don't think so. He's only 3 mile an hour slower than them. Kevin Harvick's 4 mile an hour faster than them. So this could be
It's going to be really close to the end of the race. How fast is Ambrose going?
Where is Ambrose? 197, but that's mainly because he only had Allgaier. Yep. All right. So we got to give it a lap to see how fast they're going, but they're going 201 right now. Clint Bowyer now in second. 10 laps to go. It's gonna. I don't know if they're gonna get them.
These guys are in a little bit of trouble, but see, the thing is, there's no energy in the pack anymore because there is no pack. There's no group for the race leaders to draft off of, really. I don't know if they can get around the one car. We've been seeing 3, 4, 5 wide racing, but with only a couple cars, here comes the 15. But he's got to hope he gets help. Right now, it's McMurray with the push from McDowell. Now here comes Menard.
Stenhouse as well. Stenhouse is the fastest car in the field. He's taking 3 on the bottom.
If Stenhouse gets out front, it's really going to be a problem for these guys.
Oh. Uh-oh. All right, so let's check here. He maybe 47 for okay. I don't know if they're going to get him.
Kevin Harvick and Carl Edwards are very quick. If they can get around these two and lead the field, they might just do it. But you see, Austin Dillon got cost the draft because of Kasey Kahne. Joey Logano, Ryan Newman, Alex Bowman.
Johnson.
Guys without damage got held up by the 5 of Kasey Kahne. And that took some energy out of this pack. Is it larger than the leaders? Yes. But it might not be large enough to run these guys down.
Brian Vickers in the way. Danica Patrick. Oh my God. They might actually get DQ'd because they are not maintaining speed. There's 6 seconds. Oh, Brian Vickers holding up the field. That actually might help them out because now they have another car in their draft.
They close. Kevin Harvick caught about 3/10 that lap. It's going to be 7 to go this time, but he is the leader of that group with help from Carl Edwards. The group can catch him. For the group behind them, Ryan Newman's in trouble back there.
Is he going to clear him? What's Michael Waltrip going to do? Oh, it's going to be close. McMurray has a little bit more momentum. Michael Waltrip to help. I don't think that's what they needed. Here comes Menard.
Yeah, Waltrip might have doomed them all. I don't know if they're going to get back around the 17. Especially not when they're not working together. They're going 4 wide per second. This is exactly what the guys behind them wanted to see right now. Yeah, right there. A whole half a second taken out of the leaders group by the cars behind. They might catch them.
Casey Mears in the lead of that second pack. There's a chance. None of the guys in the back of that pack are going to get the win.
Now look at the next group behind them lost so much time. There's so many undamaged cars back there.
I thought she got stuck up there.
There's so many undamaged cars in the back group that just didn't get going on the restart. The cars that were slow.
Harvick on the radio said he's just going to try to leapfrog Casey Mears to get a bigger run.
Kurt Busch has damage. He's starting to lose that group. They need every car they can get. Time by, it'll be 5 laps to go. Big run on the outside. The 55 helping his team owner. But look at the gap the 17 maintains to the guys behind him. I'm pretty sure Michael Waltrip made a big error by going with the 17 because I don't know if they're going to get back around him. He can try, but see, he has the help, and he just can't build a run to get around the 17.
They're going to have to DQ the 11. And the they're DQing.
They're only 20 mile an hour off the pace. I don't think that's enough to get him off the track. They're going to be a hazard. They're not going
to be able to get up speed.
They're not going to be able to maintain speed, but they're not going egregiously slow. It's up to race control though if they get DQ'd. The group behind them, they're catching, but not as much as they were when Stenhouse wasn't out front. Ricky Stenhouse, being the leader of this group, is dragging them further and further away. But now he doesn't have a push. Can the 55...
175? This lap, NASCAR said they're going to make a decision on them. It might not be enough for these guys ahead of them, but this lap they said that, Danica's...
Ricky's in trouble. He's got nobody now. Patrick just held him up.
Yep, they're hearing that they are DQing them. All right, we gotta DQ them now. They are. What lap were they running? They were 53-second laps, right? It was extremely. Oh my God!
Big moves. They're gonna split them. Can Patrick get her? Can all the guys on the outside?
Oh my God! They did. No way.
Can the second group have to get around them? That's the question here. Here comes Junior.
They're going to be pitting. Oh my God. Bowyer to the inside. His teammates and team owner not going to help. Here comes Michael McDowell with 3 wide on the bottom. I don't know if he would have done that. Paul Menard 4 wide on the bottom. They're spraying like crazy.
Stenhouse is going to pull back ahead of him, but here comes McMurray to help the 21 car.
3 to go. I don't know if they're going to play. They're not going to play a factor. 3 to go.
They caught nearly a second, but I don't think it's going to matter here. Unless these guys cause a crash, although even then, do we have green-white checkers?
No. So, here we go. They might get them on the last lap, or it might not be enough. Stenhouse clear out in front. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to play even a factor to get up to him. I think Michael Waltrip just sealed the deal for everyone. The only one I'd say would have a chance is the one at McMurray, because he was second behind Stenhouse even when they de-lost from everyone else. Blocking Menard right now. Yep, the pack behind are definitely... Oh, no.
Oh, he is way off the pace, but it might just be because he doesn't have the draft.
Wait.
Oh, no, he's running 54s. He's way off. That's some sort of engine problem there.
Yep. We got to DQ Cue them. He's still going to get in the way, though. Oh, this could get interesting.
Oh, he's going to be right in front of him, too.
Oh, McMurray! Oh, my God!
Stenhouse pulled one over on him. He got in front of him. What a move by Stenhouse. He refuses to give up the lead.
White
and
flag.
These guys just don't have any help. Nobody's doing any... Oh, here comes the 66 to help the 27. Never mind, I guess. This is ridiculous. Well, I don't understand. Nobody wants to help the drivers making a move on the 17.
The only one that has a chance is McMurray.
One to go. Here he comes. Will Menard go with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. or will he go? Here he goes. He's going to go with the one car, it looks like.
Or is he going to take it 3? Here comes Brian Vickers. Oh, he can't take it 3. He has to push the
Stenhouse has
one.
no help.
Stenhouse with no help on the outside. McMurray lead.
Although remember, the 55's a lap car. He's not on the lead lap.
Is that the race? Unless Bowyer can play a factor, I think that might be the race. 55 is a lap down. He's not going to play a factor. It is going to be McMurray.
Down the front straightaway for the final time. He got to help right when it mattered. Played the move perfectly. And off the tri-oval, Jimmie McMurray is going to win here in Talladega.
Kasey Mears gets 8th. Dale Jr. gets a top 10 there. They closed in a whole second in just 3 laps. AJ, Brian Vickers, and Danica really screwed them over. What a drive by McMurray. Locked into the chase now. Oh my God, what a drive by the one car.
I thought he waited too late. Although, to be honest, he tried to make moves. He just never got any help. It finally took a while, but he got one.
Yep. This is the first time ever in this whole series McMurray gets the win. Now he's going to be able to compete in the All-Star race as well. He has to thank Menard for that. Oh, contact there a little bit. I think Menard probably just thought he was clear. But he has to thank Menard for that. If Menard wasn't there, he was not going to do anything. It was going to be Stenhouse all the way. Jimmie McMurray.
Great move he made there.
Jimmie McMurray locked into the chase. Dale Earnhardt Jr. pole winner, 9th. I don't know how many lead changes. This was one of the craziest races this season. They took all the way until lap 30 just to wreck. One of the longest we've ever gone green here. And they were not racing calm at all. It was all out, just insane here. Jimmie McMurray gets the win. And Kasey Mears also finished ahead of returns in the lap. 20 lead changes. It felt like we had a lot more than that. 16 laps led for Stenhouse at a plate track. That is the most laps somebody's ever led at a plate track here. Actually, let's look at the breakdown here. 17 different drivers are leading here. Oh my God. Just insane here. Anyways, we only had 1 caution whole race. Next up is Kansas. That's going to be interesting. You're definitely the top 16 is definitely a lot more interesting now. Brian Vickers definitely fell outside the top 30 in points, but McMurray is, I believe, inside. He's top 25, so he's definitely going to be playing a factor here. We want to thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys up next for Kansas.